Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for Aries. Oh, Aries, there you are. Okay, Crusader. Let's pop you in the screen there so you can see yourself. All right, Aries, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Remember though, the readings are only general. They may not resonate with you, and if they don't, you can check out other aspects of your natal chart, remembering that your moon, your Venus and your ascendant may resonate with you more at the moment, depending on how the cycles are with the planets. If the reading does resonate with you, make sure you give it a thumbs up so you can help me to grow the channel. All right, let's see what's going on in Aries world. I'm using the Romantic Tarot for your reading here. Such a beautiful deck. It's as light as a feather. There's just no weight in it whatsoever, which is so refreshing when you struggle with those big decks. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I've just done the reading for Pisces, and this is the first card that came out for them. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, check out their reading. This is the card, Death card. The Death card is a card that talks about something needs to change, something needs to go, some sort of way of thinking, some sort of unconscious pattern of behavior, something needs to go here. It very rarely represents physical death, especially in the general readings like this. It's more about, it's the card of Scorpio, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. But it's more about allowing certain things about yourself to sort of go, die, wither away. That's what it's probably more like, withering away. Some part of you that really doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups behind that. I have a feeling this is exact, and I've been shuffling the cards forever too, which is quite interesting. The Five of Cups talks about sadness, about leaving the past behind. For you, it feels like you're having to leave something behind here. Maybe you've had to let a relationship go, a person go, and there's some sadness in that, but I feel like you realized it was dead. You may have been trying to invest in something that wasn't giving back, or it just wasn't something you wanted to invest in anymore. But there is still sadness here with the Five of Cups. So it's very much this energy of walking away from something, but feeling sort of like you're sort of stuck on what you've lost rather than what you've gained from the situation. Exactly the same cards as Pisces, all three of them, which is really creepy. Okay, now they change. All right, so it's just the first three, which is pretty incredible. We have the Sun card here. Could be dealing with a Leo. There's something here now that you feel drawn towards, something new, something bright and shiny that you're seeing here. So you're sort of walking away from this five, even though it was the Pisces reading was very similar, there's a completely different energy here. I feel like you're giving away something here about yourself. You're letting go of something that really doesn't serve you anymore. Could be the way that you have related to someone. Maybe you've been in a certain kind of relationship or a certain kind of, with a certain kind of person, perhaps somehow believing they were the right person for you. But there's this energy here of understanding that you need to move in a different direction here. All right, now this could be your person that we're dealing with too, Aries. If you're dealing with someone who has a very strong player energy or a non-committal energy, you could be dealing with that. Have a read of the Pisces reading. So we have a new start here with the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you may have been sort of playing the field, having fun and not realizing how much that really wasn't right for you. Perhaps you've had a change of energy here with this Ace of Pentacles coming through, because this is very, very much an energy. Oh, look at this. All right. Seeing right through you here. So you may have been playing the field. You may have been having casual sort of flings with people. You may have been having relationships that weren't really floating your boat, rocking your world, whatever. And you're realizing here that actually what you really enjoy the most is being in something stable, something long-term, something that is based in love. So I feel like for some of you here, you may be letting go of some sort of energy of Perhaps perhaps you've come out of something else and you felt that that was the right energy for you at the time. Maybe you've been feeling that you need to play the field, but now you've sort of got out of that energy. Some of us are just better off in relationships. All right, so we have here the Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Someone who's very strategic, more likely working from the logical mind, but someone who's slow and deliberate here. Some sort of offer coming through, possibly from someone who's very has very logical energy, very slow, deliberate energy here. Let's just have a look. All right, so we have the Hermit card coming through. Maybe this is your energy. Wow, that's the third ace in your reading here. Just need the fourth ace. All right, so we have the Two of Swords. There's some sort of realization here. You're coming to some sort of, it's like you're coming to some sort of conclusion about yourself here. You're understanding, perhaps after going through a period of time of not really knowing what you want. Perhaps you've been pretty scattered in your energy, not really being sure of your direction, not really being sure what you want out of life, but I feel that you're getting some sort of change of energy here. And I feel like this has probably taken a long time to get to. And maybe you've had to start thinking more strategically here with this Ace of Swords. And perhaps you're working in a much more logical way now. There seems to be a decision coming through for you here. All right, so we have the Two of Wands as well, about a new direction. A decision about a new direction, possibly here with someone. Let me just put another card out. Yes, okay, all right. So we have King of Pentacles coming through. I feel like for some of you here now, you may have been sort of playing the field for a while, having a bit of fun, but you really want something serious now. And I feel like it's taken a long time for you to get around to this point, but you're in this frame of mind where you want either marriage, long-term commitment, and you are taking this power back yourself. You're taking yourself in a different direction. So it's sort of like you really want to have love and long-term commitment in your life, and you're trying to move yourself in a different direction to bring in what you want. You've had clarity. You may have done some soul searching. You may have gone deep within yourself to understand what you want. But I feel that there's this sort of energy of maturity, of being able to see yourself better in the world. And because of that, you're understanding more about yourself. Sometimes when we're not with someone, we want to be in a relationship. Sometimes when we're in a relationship, we want to be on our own. It's just human nature. It's like sometimes, you want to have the rain, and then when it rains, you hate the rain, you want the sun, human nature. Summer, you want winter, winter, you want summer, human nature. And it's like that energy. It's like there might have been a point in time here where you were really keen to just have fun, but now you're realizing actually fun isn't the way I want to go. I want to have something stable. I want to have something long-term. I'm out for love. So let's see where it's going. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords coming through and the Tower. Okie dokie. The Tower talks of breaking down old beliefs. And with this Ace of Swords here, I think a lot of the beliefs that you've had about yourself have fallen away with this Death card. The Tower asks us to sort of break down old ways of thinking and bring in a new day. And I feel like you're doing that here. It's like you're starting to really understand that perhaps some of the things you thought about yourself have changed. I feel this sense of maturity coming through, like this energy of feeling and understanding your own, maybe it is your own mortality too. Maybe you feel like life is too short now to keep sort of flitting around rather than being serious. Maybe you're starting to realize, that your passionate energies are better invested in something. You're not so scattered here. You're starting to understand yourself better. And you're starting to rebuild you. You're starting to understand your truth, and you're starting to build you. You're coming into the energy of the Emperor here, which is the card of Aries too, by the way. And you have the Nine of Cups here, which is wishes coming true. So what you want, I think, wants you, Aries. I actually look at this and I think what you want wants you. You just had to realize that. Sometimes we don't understand our personal power. Sometimes we build our world on something fictitious, something we've been taught. And the Ace of Swords tells me here you're having clarity about this and making a decision to move in a different direction. You're taking a different path. Not in the way of steering off your own path, but in a way of understanding what you truly want. So you're paying attention to your own wants and desires and needs rather than trying to follow what you think that you wanted. So you're satisfying something much deeper within yourself now. You're going after what you want, and you've got the Nine of Cups here. So whatever you want wants you. That's the way I see the Nine of Cups. What you're wishing for is wishing for you. All right, so death of something. I feel that this is the death of the old here. I feel that you're almost walking away from an old version of yourself and seeing the potential of who you are. Some brand new beginning is coming through here, and it has something to do with long-term love, and you do have the Magician. So this is about manifesting the love you want here. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So I feel very strongly that you are going after something you want now rather than going after what you thought you wanted. Maybe that's the best way to say it. I think you're allowing something to fall away. Maybe you've had this idea about yourself for such a long time, you thought it was who you are. And now you're starting to understand that that isn't who you are at all. There's great love coming in for you here. All right, let's read you an oracle card. We'll go Moonology card for this one. This card here that's come through, they told me to pick another card, and I feel like this card I pulled, the New Moon in Capricorn card, says your hard work is paying off. So I'm wondering, that's the other one. Yeah, okay. All right, that's why they asked me to pull two. Your hard work is paying off, and it is the New Moon in Capricorn. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look in the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Now, the funny part is, it says here, make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meanings, you need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who's controlling. But the funny part is, we have the full moon in Taurus coming out after that. And it says your dreams need a practical plan, which, as I said to you with this card here, that there's some sort of action you need to take, but you need to do it in a very practical way. It's very earthy, this energy for you, so it might be a little different for you to experience. Okay, so that's full moon in Taurus. Whoop-de-doody, gone too far. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you're up to now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. It's really interesting, isn't it? Because both cards talk about money and work, but the relationship things come up very strongly in your reading. So it could be that this is talking about work for you. But whatever it is, it's about you understanding what you want and making a practical plan to go towards it. Thanks, Aries.